chocolate omelets. So what goes into our chocolate omelets? Let's take a look. Now for my famous omelets, you will need only the freshest ingredients, so bear this in mind. Now for this recipe, you will need a single banana, 1 small onion, 1 free-range egg, a tube of a chocolate sauce, and you will also need some low-fat, natural, non-flavored yogurt. So let's get started. Now first, quite simply, we get the egg and we quite simply crack against the side like you would a normal egg, and crack the egg into here, just like a normal omelette, and leave the discarded eggshells in somewhere else. We now whisk the eggs. Some people prefer to do this manually. I personally like to use an electric whisker, so it gets more of the flavor and more of the texture, and it makes the meal all the more enjoyable. Now you simply insert the electric whisker and you press the on button, and it quite simply whisks the egg together. So now that we have whisked the egg, we are going to add just maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whichever one you want. We can add that much of the chocolate sauce to the mixture. So now all we need to do is we need to simply open the treat, which is the make I'm using, and we simply need to, if I can get this out, I haven't been using it, just put a slight amount of chocolate into the eggs. Yes? You see that there's a chocolate in the eggs. And then we simply get a fork. This time do not mix with the electric mixer, as it leaves various, it leaves the various kind of residue, the things that you do not want generally in your flavor of eggs. If you wish to use an electric mixer, you may. However, I do not feel that the flavor is quite so intense with the electric mixer. So now we have our egg and the chocolate mixture. If you just like to see down here, the egg and the chocolate mixture, you just like to have a look at the mixture that I have produced. It is frothy, you might say. So it's quite like the egg texture, just not with the punch of an egg. So would you like to follow me over to the pan? So now we are at the pan. If you'd like to take a look at the pan, we have good gravy. We just heat up the pan slightly. If we just heat it up slightly, and if you want, you could add some olive oil to the mixture, and then simply all you do is you wait for the olive oil to get very, very bubbly and very intense. Is my good word. You use intense, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to add to the mix when it heats up slightly. If I just turn the heat up slightly on this, if I just turn the heat up slightly, then maybe we can see it in its full potential. Okay? If we like to take a look at the pan, this good gravy is very hot. We like to just pour the egg mixture into the pan. It will be very nice. I'll just put this in the sink. This is not really if we like to take a look at this. Now, if we like to take a look, you see the egg is getting, if we just you just scoop it around a bit. Now you see the egg is getting nice and warmed up. See, it's heating up slightly, and you see that there are gaps, and it's not look good at the moment. But when it is done, you will see the wonderful flavors it can produce. get some of these juices going. I'm quite enjoying this. If we just maybe grab a spatula or something. If I can find the spatula, only I cannot find it. Use a wooden spoon. Use the wooden spoon. Now, if you just take a look, you can see that it's coming on. Nice. Have a poke. Ooh, look at that texture. See the texture? Oh, it smells good. Oh, just you know, smooth some of the chocolate sauce. Oh, and look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. And you see this egg. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, and it's cooked on one side. Just flip it over. Oh, and you see that nice brown. Oh, it's a wonderful brown. It's almost like you make the chocolate pancakes. Oh, it is the flavors and the smells are just fantastic. That's coming on really nice. Yes, if we just it's just fabulous. I love the flavors. I love the smells. It's so very oh, look, and you see that it's getting nice and cooked on both sides. Oh, it's just what makes my job more worthwhile. Now, if you can hear that, if you push down, can you hear the crackling? Can you hear the crackling? We just turn that off. It's done. And if we just put this onto a plate, you know, just put this onto a plate, just there. You know, make it look like a pancake. We don't want it to look like an egg. We want it to look, it's almost like the chocolate pancake. So now that's done, let's get started on the sauce. So now we come to the sauce that is going to accompany your omelette, your chocolate omelette. Now first what we're going to do is we're going to take this banana, you see it's a banana, and we're going to simply, you know, cut the top off, and we're going to peel, if it's not difficult, we're going to peel the banana completely. Ooh, it broke in half. You see, we need to peel the banana completely. So we're going to finely slice the banana, and as you can see, we're simply slicing the bananas in even tones. So we get even banana slices. We do it with the other one. You see, we do it angled, then we get more of the flavor, more of the texture. I always find that if you angle the fruits, more, you get more of the flavor. And I find it quite, you know, it's quite better of the food to get the full flavor. And you don't find that normally in anything else, and that's what quite annoys me. Now, as you can see, I'm just going to place the bananas in this bowl. Just going to put them in, and if I grab the masher, can you see the masher? If I just simply mash these bananas to the pulp. Oh, the banana escaped. The banana escaped. If you simply mash the bananas to the pulp, and they quite simply get the best of both worlds, because they make the nice sauce, but they still whole solid fruits. Now that the bananas are mashed, I'm just going to, if you can see here, look, I'm just going to simply just move them around. Now, you can see, just grab a teaspoon. Now, just going to open the pot of yogurt. Take about 2 teaspoons of yogurt. They're quite simply, you know, 2 teaspoons of yogurt. You know, maybe 3 if you want more of the sauce. 3 teaspoons of yogurt. Just put it there. If you take a look at, I'm just you know, simply just folding it in. stirring and then folding it in. And as you can see, it gives a quite nice creamy texture. And it just looks beautiful. Now, another thing that I have learned is good to do is that if you take some chocolate sauce, and because you've used this in the other recipes, it gives it more of a contrasting flavor. So if you just see, I just put as much as I did in the eggs, and just get it out. Just put a bit more than I did in the eggs. I'm just going to simply mix all my ingredients in, all into one big tasty sauce. And you see I'm doing this quite quickly just to get all the lumps. You still see there are still lumps in the banana. So if I just take all very quickly and all the lumps go out. So now if I introduce the eggs back into the equation, if I just move the chopping board out of the way, if you can see, just move the eggs to one side, and all we have to do is simply place the sauce by the side of your eggs. If I just move the ingredients, messing me. If I just place the sauce next to the food, just scooping some of the sauce onto the side. And what most people do is they open out the egg and they drizzle some of the sauce over the egg. And I find this method quite wonderful. So there you have it. You have my famous chocolate omelette and the banana sauce. Also, if you remember asking me to get a small onion, you can also top your omelette with a fresh onion. And then all you do is you top your food with a fresh onion. And there is my famous chocolate omelette with a banana and yogurt and chocolate sauce. I hope you enjoyed today's edition of Wang's Kitchen. As I said, today we have learned to make the chocolate omelette with the banana yogurt, the banana and chocolate sauce, topped with fresh onion if you want, maybe not, maybe yes. If you like this recipe, it can be found on www.prupsicle.co.uk. Thank you for watching Wang's Kitchen, and I hope to see you soon.